All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. I have a very interesting article here from Zero Hedge. Okay, and as it says, Quebec, all right, city says it will isolate uncooperative citizens in secret corona facility. All right, yes, you heard that right. Okay, which Quebec is I believe is in Canada. Okay, and basically, all right, this is just a leading, okay, into what? Into those FEMA camps, man. That's what they're gonna call them. They're gonna call them isolation facilities, quarantine centers. But it said in a secret corona facility. Okay, and as we read the article, yes, they did use force. Okay, it's not an option. It's not optional, man. So it says authorities in Quebec. All right, Quebec, if I'm saying that right. Let's go with let's, you know what? I don't like pronouncing things wrong, so let's look up uh, pronunciation. Quebec. Let's see what they got.
Quebec.
Quebec. Okay, so I had to write the first.
Quebec.
Time. Okay. So, authorities in Quebec City, Canada, have announced they will isolate uncooperative citizens in a coronavirus facility, the location of which remains a secret. Okay? And we kept telling, look, man, as things get, more and more draconian, these things we've been warning you about are going to become common news, man. Now it says during a press conference, Dr. Jacques Girard, who heads the Quebec City Public Health Authority, drew attention to a case where patrons at a bar were ordered to wait until their COVID-19 tests came back, but disregarded the command and left the premises before the results came back positive. This led to them being deemed uncooperative and forcibly interned in a quarantine facility. I'm going to read that again. This led to them being deemed uncooperative and forcibly interned in a quarantine facility. That means against their will, since they were quote unquote uncooperative. All right. It says, we may isolate someone for 14 days, Gerard said during the press conference, and it is what we did this morning, forced a person to cooperate with the investigation, and police cooperation was exceptional. Okay? It says, and I'll play the clip, all right? I'll play this clip after the article. It's not a long article. So it says the health official then outlined how the state is also tracking down people for violating their home quarantine and forcibly removing them to the secret facility. All right? So they're tracking people down, all right? And they're saying, well, if you violating, home quarantine, whatever the case may be, that means that they have to have a means of monitoring whether you're at home or not. And if they come and check and you're not home, then wherever you are, they're going to come find you and take you to the secret facility. And we said this, man. We said this, that it doesn't make sense, especially from their perspective, that they're going to just tell you to isolate. How are you going to know if the person is actually isolating or not? And what happens to those who say, no, I don't want to isolate. I don't want to self-isolate. What do you do with people like that? You're going to take them to them facilities. All right. Now, being that it is a secret facility, who knows what's going on in there? Okay. Now it says, because we have had people isolated at home, and then we saw the person was not at home. So how did you find out they weren't home? It says, so we went to their home and then told them, we are isolating you where we want you to be, said Gerard. Okay. So it's like, if you're not going to quarantine in your house, don't worry. We're going to quarantine you where we want you to be. It says 6 other Quebec City bars known to have been frequented by Kerouac regulars are now being examined by public health officials. All right, reports the Rare Foundation. It should be noted that it is not being claimed that anyone is actually sick from coronavirus, but the state has the power to force a citizen into isolation anyway. So you don't even have to be sick with the virus, but they still have the power to force you into isolation by taking you to a secret facility. All right? How crazy does that sound, man? But we did warn you. And this is in Canada. So it says, as we previously highlighted, the government of New Zealand announced similar measures, saying that they will put all new coronavirus infectees and their close family members in quarantine facilities. You hear that? Now, when the vaccine comes out and you're in a quarantine facility, now that's why they brought out the fact that it's possible for you to get reinfected with the coronavirus. So basically, you're not exempt until you have a vaccine. So you end up in a quarantine facility, and the vaccine is out, and they're telling you, look, you want to go back home, you have to take the vaccine, or else we cannot let you back out into public. And you know what this sounds like? Because now what they're doing with certain colleges is what they're saying is that if a student is test positive, you gotta quarantine them on campus. You cannot allow them to leave campus, because then you're allowing that virus, a chance to spread. Okay? But soon they can just come out and say, well, if a student tests positive, we can't allow them to leave campus, like go home, but we can't just, keep them on campus. We need somewhere to keep people who are quote unquote, as it says here, infectees. So they can easily just say, well, instead, we'll just transport them to coronavirus facilities or quarantine facilities. So you test positive in school, they take you into the facility. If you're not quarantining at home, they forcibly take you into the facility. See, we're at that point where they're telling you you don't have a choice. It's not about what you want. Okay? Man, this is going to be some some ish. It says, in the age of mass Silicon Valley censorship, it is crucial that we stay in touch. Okay, now never mind. It seems the article ended right here. Now, like I said, I'm going to play this clip. Okay. Matter of fact, before I play it, let me bring out this quick precept. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And that's what they're doing. They're going into the house. They're tracking, as it says. All right, where did I read that? Okay, right here. The state is also tracking down people for violating their home quarantine. How are they doing that? You thought this contact tracing stuff was just going to be something light? Oh, no. This is a whole setup, man. Okay, and they're going to come down hard, as it says, and cast them out of their houses. And if they take you out your house, where are they taking you? What if they just pull up out of nowhere and say, well, your wife is suspected of, having been in contact with somebody, so we're going to take her to and now check this out. Your wife has been suspected of coming in contact with somebody, so she's potentially she could be a potential infectee. But being that she didn't know that, okay, right? She's been going to work and doing what she regularly does. So what's to stop them from coming in there and saying, hey, you're an infectee and you're uncooperative because you've been not quarantining at home? And what if she's like, well, I didn't know that, da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, well, since you're still deemed uncooperative, now we're going to take you to the quarantine facility. All right, this devil is going to come down with great wrath, as the scriptures say in Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, man. All right, it's only a matter of time, and the time is very short. Okay, so let's play this.
Girard, avant de terminer, il y a une journaliste qui ne pouvait pas être présente ici qui demande brièvement, est-ce que des ordonnances ont été émises à l'endroit des clients récalcitrants?
Yes.
Merci, Dr. Girard.
Est-ce que ça peut être une phrase complète en français?
Oui, l'ordonnance concernait justement 2 personnes qui ne collaboraient pas. Et on trouve que c'est formidable de pouvoir finalement utiliser ce levier-là. Vous savez, avant, si on n'était pas en urgence sanitaire, le directeur de santé publique peut utiliser ce pouvoir pendant 72 heures, en attendant qu'un juge, finalement, confirme l'ordonnance. Dans le cas de la COVID-19, nous avons la possibilité d'isoler quelqu'un pendant 14 jours. Et c'est ce que nous avons fait ce matin, et c'est ce que nous avons déjà fait dans le passé. Et on aussi, comme on l'a fait ce matin, obliger une personne à collaborer à l'enquête. Et on l'avait déjà fait dans le passé, avec succès, et avec une collaboration extraordinaire des corps policiers.
Merci à tout le monde. Passez une bonne fin de journée.
Quand vous ordonnez quelqu'un pendant 14 jours à rester chez eux, là, c'est pas chez eux que ça se passe. Là. 14 jours, là, le séjour, c'est à la prison dans une cellule de détention.
Est-ce que vous avez l'impression d'être dans une prison?
Ben,
parce que c'est ça. Souvent, ce qu'on fait, c'est que c'est un endroit. Nous, comme on est le CIUS, en fait, a la possibilité d'offrir justement des isolements préventifs. Ça se passe finalement. C'est une disposition qui est beaucoup plus facile quand on a quelqu'un qui ne collabore pas. Puis ça devient vraiment complexe.
Ouais. Elle est en isolement, exactement où ça peut être.
C'est pas nécessaire.
C'est ça. Mais est-ce que.
C'est pas la même chose.
C'est pas la. Ben, ça dépend de la personne.
Okay.
Parce qu'on a eu des personnes qu'on a isolées chez eux. À un moment donné, la personne, on voyait bien qu'elle n'était pas chez elle. On lui a fait, donc, on est allé chez elle. Et là, on lui a dit, on vous isole là où on veut que vous soyez.
Yep. So you heard it. You know, I read the dialogue, but you heard it right there, man. All right. And this is what they're going to bring. All right. All around, man. Okay. So just you wait, man. Just you wait. And when they bring out that microchip, all right, it's going to be even more draconian. All right. The systems are already going to be put in place. Okay. So we're definitely in the time of the end, man. All right. We're in the time of great tribulation. All right. So, hey, stay in prayer, stay in the spirit. All right. Continue to just, do what you got to do, man. So long as it's pleasing to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So, Lord willing, this video was edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachah Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.